Hello everyone out there on the internet, this is the Lunar Walker, and it's been a hell of a long time. As you can see, I've got Dark Souls loaded up here. I figured if I'm going to try to get back into streaming, might as well start with the game that essentially started me wanting to do LPs. Um, I will be restarting the character that I was doing before. So let me pull up the uh, stuff that I was going to do with it. And you can tell I'm not prepared at all. um, okay, so yeah, good. I am currently live. Turn down the volume on that. So here we go. Not what I wanted. I apologize, as I said, I am not prepared. I have made it no secret that I have to deal with things like depression and whatnot, and I just, for the last couple months, I was yo-yoing for quite a while, so I figured I'm not going to put anyone through that bullshit. I'm just going to do my thing and try to be enjoyable. So we are going to do a new character. Let's see, good name. Damn it, wrong button. Oh god, this is really, really loud in my ears. There we go. How about Hazel? Yeah, Hazel's a good name. Make her a Pyromancer, so we've got basic. When I first started, I think I went with the black fire bombs. I'm not going to do that this time. I'm taking Master Key. This essentially breaks the game in half, usually. Hazel will be very slim. Let's keep a commoner. I don't like that the pigtails have that split right down the middle. It looks so weird. Why is that the only one that has that? Well, I guess straight B has it as well. But it looks so weird. If you're ever going to do pigtails, try and cross-stream there in the middle so you don't get that thing there, that line right there. We'll go with a bun. She's a Pyromancer, so maybe gray or... silver looks good, but let's go with gray. I wish I could alter the face better. But let's just pretend her eyes are purple. So here we go. Hazel the Pyromancer.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. a land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bullets peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
Ooh, okay.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Okay, here I am, looking like beef jerky. I've got a broken sword, and my tattered clothes. That's it. I've got a separation crystal, the dark sign. I've got my master key, like I said, that breaks the game basically wide open. Got my fireball. I guess it's a straight sword hilt, not a broken straight sword, but eh. So we are going to pillage this corpse for our dungeon cell key. Use it and leave. Got our camera controls. Our attack is R1. There's an early bird cameo of one of the secret bosses. Got our strong attack. Got our dash. Got our lock on, which I've been using. And as you can see with those three, we can just easily keep grinding up the constant 60 souls. But rest at a bonfire to recover HP. Gotta light the bonfire first. You can get your magic here. There is a gate over here that we cannot open from this side. See? But we will be able to open that later, and that will give us a good grinding side. Now, I am not going to step fully in here. There's the tutorial boss. Over there, you can see that gate. That will open. Get away. You can see the gate opens. You don't need to actually run, though it tricks you into thinking you do. There's another bonfire lit. Get your shield. So we are going to equip that cracked shield. That tells you how to equip items. That tells you how to guard. And he tries to run away. Yeah. That tells you how you can change weapons. You can backstep and roll, which I had already done before. Going over here, you can see there's an item there that I cannot get yet, even with the master key. I have to go to Lordran and get a special key for that. You can see the dudes laying there. If I had been paying attention, I would have heard a noise, which was him being thrown through the ceiling right there. Now, it's almost like I've played this game before. And here's that shortcut I talked about, so we could actually go back and forth and keep getting all those souls.
Oh, you. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I were both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Yes.
Regrettably, I have failed on my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family: thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead shall be. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite. Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you.
Okay. Use item. I don't really need to at the moment, so... Rest a bonfire to replenish Estus flasks. Yeah, you heard him die there, and I don't know if you always get that 100 or if you have to be close enough to it, but there's 100 for you. Wield the weapon with 2 hands. Blocking with the weapon. Kick and jump attack. Pressing at bonfire revives enemies. There's my Pyromancy flame, so now I can actually cast my spells. Now these guys have this weird berserk move where they just go flailing their sword around. At least they did in the original game. I don't know if that's true now. While falling plunge attack, use Pyromancy flame. Behind for critical hits. Now there is a thing, I'm going to be on a ledge over here, and when I do the plunging attack, if I don't do it, if I hesitate and stay there for too long, he will jump up and hit you. Instead of him having a huge disadvantage for losing a bunch of health from it, you'll be at a huge disadvantage for the same reason. So we are going to do this. Ah, shit. Chug-a-lug. I have actually fought this guy and beat him without getting hit before, so I'm doing actually fairly poorly. But I beat him all the same. So there we go. Got the big pilgrim key. If I had beaten him before getting the items, then I would have gotten his hammer instead, and I would have been able to get the big pilgrim key from the dude that gives me the Estus flasks. So what we are going to do You know what? No, we're not. I was gonna go sit at the bonfire and respawn all those enemies. Uh, but I decided against it. Let's use the big pilgrim key and get out of here. And here we go. Good job. Go straight ahead. We are not going to go straight ahead because there's a crow right there. He's the exchange thing. But there's also an item over here that is very easy for people to miss. Soul of Lost Undead. It is easy for people to miss that. I could have sworn there were other items, but I do not remember. And I am not going to look them up. At least not at the moment. I'm going to have to come back here anyway, so...
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Okay, here we are. I can now level up.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no celebration here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on. But I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land, the undead. Ah, your face. You are practically alone. I don't know. Going hollow could solve quite a bit. What? Restoring your humanity? Well, there are a few ways to go about it. Collected bit by bit from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned. And the quickest way, although I never do it, is to kill a healthy undead and pillage its humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all. What are you looking at? Don't try anything clever. You might regret it.
Okay, that's the warning. He actually will go after you. Let's see. I'm going to want to start with 10, and I want to get that up to 16 first. And we've got stuff that we can gather around here, so let's do that. Do, 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 do. Not gonna talk to him yet. Okay. Oh. Didn't know about that. That's pretty cool. I think there's an item I can get from this. Yeah, right there. I can get that other ways as well, but that's the fastest for early game. Oh, and in case you're wondering, that was the crow that carried us. He's sitting right there. Now we are going to go this way. There is a weapon over here that I do not think I will use, mainly because I do not like hammers. I've gotten to liking greatswords, which is kind of what this one will be, but I'm going to use a claymore that I can get early on in the game. But I do not like hammers, and that morning star is a hammer. As you can see, there are skeletons down there. Skeletons are actually really tough in this game. So we are going to do this. And we are just going to run like a constipated wiener dog. There are items down there we will go and risk our lives to get, but not right this second. First we are going to do here to despawn those skeletons that were chasing us. Then we are going to use these 3 souls that we just got. And that's it for the souls. We are going to rest at this bonfire. We are going to level up again. Even though that's, not really going to help with what I'm going to do, it still helps with the build. So what we're going to do is we are going to first get that and then run back, and then we are going to get the stuff over there and run back. So getting caught on geography is not part of the plan. The reason skeletons are actually so hard is their weapons cause bleed. And that is just not fair. So, we do not have enough to level up again yet. So we are going to... You know what? We're going to do this. We are going to go down below. Because there are some more souls down there, as well as more really weak enemies that we can kill. And I will show you one of the first areas. You can use the... one of the first early areas, you can use the master key to break this game in half. I am going to put this under the same folder that my first LP was. I think I will keep. I was debating on keeping or getting rid of. Here's our...
This is unusual. You haven't lost your head. And more importantly, you're free. How on earth? Well, shouldn't cry. Ricket, Vinham. Was once an established smith. Look at me now. Can you believe it?
This is the earliest blacksmith you can get.
What is it?
And yet, people tend to not find him early on.
No intention of escape. It's safe here. Can't bear the thought of going hollow like that. Although, I must admit, not much to occupy. How about this? I could forge your weapons, albeit with rather minimal tools. I'll show you what may be the best in you.
Yeah, reinforcing the weapon, reinforcing the armor, repairing. You can purchase spells from him. You can modify your equipment, and he does magic modifications.
Smithing helps soothe my nerves. Don't let me wither away out of idleness.
And I think I'll use him because he does, I think, enchanted spell tree, and when I get later on, this character will be using magic as well as pyromancy. This is actually a fairly good spot to grind as well. As long as you don't miss like I did there. I don't know why I'm not getting the backstabs off. That S stock is really good if you're going for a piercing build. Those transient curses, the enemies over here can only be damaged if you're cursed. And curse is a really, really nasty thing, in which if you get cursed, it halves your HP, and you cannot gather humanity. And this door right here, you can get a key for, and I think you can actually open it from the other side, but if you have the master key, you can go to the Valley of the Dregs early. I think there was something over here. No, there wasn't, but you can see a corpse of a dragon right there. And that corpse is alive, so... Dragon corpse is not a fun. But yeah, if you go into that cave right there, you can immediately go down to Blighttown if you want. I think there's an item I can get without waking this dragon. It's like right by his foot. It's the one that's closest to you. Yeah, right there. A Sudora's straight sword. If I go for that other one, he will wake up, and if I go past him, he will wake up. So I am going to do this. I'm not going to use a store. Well, I might. I might use it for early. I'm going to use the claymore later. I need faith for it. I need 14 faith. So I will not be using a store as straight sword because I am not going to. Well, I'm going to put a little bit of faith at the very, very end of this build. This is a level 100 build, at least to start with. So we are going to go back. And we are going to do this. Because we are going to go over and get something real quick. Usually I come down here like 2 or 3 times before I do this. But I am going to do this early. Okay, just double checking. Yeah, those guys you cannot harm unless you are cursed, which is why the transient curses are there, to be able to essentially curse your weapon. Without having to, there we go. Curse your weapon without having you be cursed. So we are going to go down here to the Firekeeper. And we are going to reinforce our flask with that item we just got. So our flask is now a +1. Right there. There we go. Now we are going to reinforce our vitality and endurance until they're at 15. So let's see if we can get one more level out of this. Yep. Okay, good. So there goes our vitality going up. We'll talk to this guy over here real quick, and we'll probably join his covenant, Way of the White, but it will not be the covenant that we use.
I am Petrus of Pyromancer. Have you business with us? If not, I prefer to keep a distance, if possible. Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain a distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
Copper coins are essentially useless until later.
Oh my, you again. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to awake my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you? Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods.
Got the
Now,
covenant.
Let me share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
Now we could purchase spells, and he's got some good ones. Homeward, for example, the Miracle Homeward. It is good for basically replacing a Homeward Bone, I believe. Yeah, return to the last bonfire you rested at, so it replaces the homeward bone. Got Seek Guidance, which is useless if you're playing offline, but if you're playing online, it will allow you to essentially get more messages to appear for you. So if you're curious, like you're in front of a boss fog and you don't see that many messages and they're not really useful ones, you can do Seek Guidance and more messages should appear, and maybe some of them will have more useful stuff. He's got Heal, Force, which doesn't do damage, but it pushes the enemies away, so if you're like at the edge of a cliff, you can push them off with it. Great Heal, and he's also got a couple talismans you can buy.
The teachings depend upon your faith.
Yeah, Jesters. Now we are going to go do this. We are going to do what I said we were going to do, and we will most likely die doing it. But let's try anyway. Going down there leads to the Oh, there's an item over here? I did not know that was there. Do not get caught on freaking scenery, guy. Oh, someone died. One of them fell off a cliff or something. There we go. There we go. A little bit more health. Like I said, we are going to get health and endurance up to 15 for this next set. There is a boss named Pinwheel down here. And I've got a theory. I think the skeletons were supposed to be weaker than they are. They are very, very difficult. But I've got a theory on the reason why. I think that someone fucked up. I believe that what happened was there was supposed to be a separation. The skeletons up here were supposed to be fairly weak and not get stronger until mid to late game when you unlock the Lord of the Undead Nito. But because of a mapping, and that's why they put Pinwheel over here. But because of a mapping error or something like that, they made the skeletons essentially endgame level strong. So Nito is this really, really weak boss over here. They also have Patches over here that you can get Patches to come and join your little group early and not have to worry about him. And then he'll disappear for his second half. But I need to find the trigger on when he moves. In fact, I think I might try to do that. You know what? I've only got 22 souls, so oh, there was an item over here that I didn't get. Vicious shield. Oh shit. Shit. I'm fucked. No, I'm not. I am not fucked. Okay. But yeah, going down here. Better shield. Slightly better. I won't do it. What I was going to do is I was going to fight Patches. I was going to go find Patches. See, they do a shit ton of damage if you don't block them. And you could say that for all of the enemies in this game, but these guys also do bleed buildup, which is a nasty side status effect, especially early game. There we go. Oh, he got close enough that I immediately stood up. You cannot rest if there are enemies too close to you. So he got close enough just as he despawned, and that's why I stood up like that. So I am going to... how am I going to go about this? Because there's some armor pieces I want to get as well. I think I've got... I need a bet. There's a better shield I want to get. There's armor that I want to get. What I think I'm going to do is I think I will avoid going to Patches. I won't go to Patches, at least not yet. I'm not going to do like the Bell Gargoyles or anything like that, but I am going to go over here. Yeah, see, these guys are giving me 60 when the skeletons only gave me 50, which leads to my theory that they are meant to be, the skeletons are actually meant to be weaker than they are. Now there is a ring over here that I'm going to get. First I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to do this. You can actually jump to it. I've never actually done that to that guy. I've never snuck up on him before, so that was a first. I forgot he had been there. Or, I remembered he'd been there, but the Ring of Sacrifice allows you to die once and keep your souls. So, yeah. Ring of Sacrifice, it will break if you use it. Two souls of lost undead. I'm saying a lot. but I keep thinking maybe I should go after Pinwheel first. What I'm going to do is I have to find out what triggers Patch's moving. Because if it's like Anne Orlando triggers him, that's a little ways away. But if it's like the Bell Gargoyles, those are one of the first bosses. So I need to find Patch's triggers. I think I'll do that off screen. Well, not get Patches off screen. I'll do that on screen. Like I said, I'm not going to delete my early stuff. This will be in the same folder, though, so I'll put it like restart or something like that. Oh, shit! Oh, God, that was horrid. Oh, there's my first death. But let's go back down and get my souls again, because that was over 500 souls there. There is a shield that I want to get that's in a forest. There's like 3 bosses that you can do first. Actually, there are 4 bosses, I believe, that you can do first. You can do the Bell Gargoyles first. With the Master Key, you can go down and do Quelaag right away. You can do the Moonlight Butterfly. You can do the Capra Demon. Oh, wait, there's 5, because you can technically fight Sif. You can do the saddest battle in the game if you grind up your souls as your first boss. That's that berserk move I was talking about. I don't know why it's not letting me backstab. I swear I'm in the right position for it. It's just, not letting me. Okay, there we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. I could go to the forest over here. But there is a ton of stuff I could do since I have the Master Key. In fact, because I have the Master Key, there's actually a few keys that I can get that I don't need to get. I believe I can get my second technically, but my teacher for magic. As you can see, I could get magic from Rickard. And I will be using that because this character will eventually have high intelligence as well. Like I said, I'm going to use an enchanted claymore. That will be one of my weapons. There we go. One sec. I am actually going to look up patches, triggers. So give me a moment here. Patches. Okay. Okay, it says he moves when he's, after you've defeated Pinwheel. That's weird. And anyways, he doesn't have any of the stuff that I want on him, so basically when I go down there, I will show you where he appears if he's not there. Most likely won't be there because I don't see myself doing Pinwheel right away. I might do Pinwheel as like the first boss technically, but I don't know yet. There you are. That guy will occasionally drop a black firebomb. Now this guy, I want to kind of lure. There we go. There's my back attack. Okay, it looks like it doesn't mess up my roll too bad, and it gives me better armor, so... we're going to go in here. That is a door that I cannot open from this side, obviously, but once we get into the lower Undead Burg, we can come back through there, and that's one of our shortcuts. As you know, in these games, there are a shit ton of shortcuts. Ah, fuck you, guy. Came down here to get some shit, and I get hit by a fucking firebomb. That shouldn't have even gotten me. And rubbish, again, is useless at the moment. Once you get the giant serpent, well, one of them, you can actually exchange things like the coins and the rubbish for souls. So, hey. And I got a firebomb from the guy. Nice. That was the dude that chucked a firebomb at me already. This guy over here. Okay, there we go. You can sometimes lure these guys over. Like, at least one of them, that guy right there, you can sometimes lure him over to get hit by the dragon. There's, I think, another guy right there. And as usual, the stamina will go down more slowly if you are if your shield is up. Another cracked shield. No, there isn't a guy there. Go and light this bonfire real quick. Kindle the bonfire. Nope, can't kindle it because I don't have the rights of kindling. Didn't really mean to rest at it. I double tapped. As you can see, the fire And the fire just whooshed, meaning that I can rest at it again. This door does not need a key, and there's a new shield. It is slightly better than the one we have. It doesn't have as good poise, though. Its poise is not as good, and it does less magic defense, but it has a better stability and better magic reduction. So we are going to switch to it. Make sure we still at least medium roll. Let's go down here and get rid of these guys again, real quick. Because the route I'm going to take means I will have to go through here again. Let's see if that guy gets all the way up here. Because sometimes they will. They will go all the way around just to try and get to you again. Yeah, right there. See, he's going to climb up there and he's going to come around here. If you can trigger the guys down below, they will try to get to you. Sometimes they'll get stuck on scenery, but they will path over towards you. And I think they actually made them slightly more intelligent when with these remaster. So yeah, there's that. I don't think I need to buy the key from this guy over here. There we go. There is a dude over here. You almost never forget ambushes. Now, I haven't played this game since the first time I attempted to LP. Okay, that's semi-lie. I tested earlier the other day.
Customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
Let's see. He's got repair powder, fire bombs. That residence key is what I was talking about. That you can, that I think I don't need because I've got the master key. I'm tempted to get that short sword. No, because the hand axe actually is better. Club is better than the hand axe, go figure. That heater shield is actually good against fire. As you can see, its fire resistance is 70. So, when I fight like Quelaag, that heater shield might be what I get. Do I want to get the short bow? I'm gonna get the fucking crossbow soon. Let's see here. Um,
Why don't go and...
I wanted to see what I had, not what I meant to do. Let's see, 21, 12, 12, 10, 8. Those are both 12s. You know what? I'm going to keep my souls for now. You can actually lure them one at a time. I just went too fast and I lured both of them. But that bottomless box might come in handy later. There is quite a few items that usually tend to come in handy later in the game. There's some throwing knives, which is why I didn't really need to get those right away. Going up here, there is nothing over here, but if I go around this side, there's the crossbow. The very earliest you can get for free on a ranged weapon. I wish there was 3 like in Elden Ring, but there's not. I wish there was 3 slots like in Elden Ring, but there's not. If I cannot get the... Now, the dudes up there are going to start chucking firebombs when I go to cross that bridge. And there is a guy waiting right behind that doorway as a trap. I am going... Oh, they're already chucking firebombs. So I am going to rest. Level up. See if I've got enough souls to level up again. Yes, I have enough to level up another time. Now I'm at 14 both. I want to get one more on each. And then I will go for intelligence. The funny thing is, this is... I'm going to get my intelligence up to 20 before I... Actually, what I could do is just keep doing my vitality and endurance, as well as my attunement, and then focus intelligence last and get it up to 50. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to not do that. Lure this guy in here. Get you. Get you. gonna ignore the spear dudes. I'm going to go get the catalyst and the spells real quick. Ah, damn it, I wanted to do that. And I just lost an item because, you know, hollow waistcloth. Is that worse than what I've got or better? It is slightly better. It is 1 point better. It's works on everything else, but it is better at poise, has lower weight, and does like 1 point more for... So what I am going to do is I am going to... I actually did a slight jump there. And you. There we go. Now to do, and as you can see, we actually now have 1 humanity. So we could unhollow ourselves. In fact, I think I will. I'm going to reverse the hollowing. Because I've got quite a bit of humanity already stocked up. So we no longer look like beef jerky. And we will look better until we get killed again. So hopefully I won't fall off a cliff like I did before. But we are going to go down here, get Rickard's catalyst and his spells. The spells are good for a distance thing. It feels weird looking like this while having the undead pants on.
Hello. What weapons have you brought? Go on, show me.
Yeah, as you can see, I don't have any Titanite. I can get his catalyst, but I cannot get his magic yet. He's got soul arrow and heavy soul arrow. And those are good things to have. I will buy the catalyst. Ah, shit. I could actually have gotten a catalyst for free. I just remembered. So...
Come back soon.
that was stupid of me. I just lost 500 souls for a catalyst. But I can get them back fairly quickly, actually. And I almost walked right off that cliff. If you're wondering about getting humanities from, like, the hollows, in an area, if you have not beaten the boss of that area, there is, like, a 0.07% chance of getting hollow, or getting a humanity from one of the enemies. Which, of course, goes up number of enemies killed. I thought I would be able to get the spells. I was wrong. Like I said, there's a catalyst I could have gotten for free, so I wasted 500 souls. But, oh well. But yeah, my evidence that they fucked up on the... getting the, what's it called? The... is the fact that the skeletons give you 50 souls while these guys give you 60. You, come down here first. Now go over here, get this dude to come forward. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to go to the woods. I believe. I shall go to the woods first. Because I'll still have to fight the Taurus demon. Okay, yeah, Taurus demon I have to fight as an early one, but I could fight Capra with the... I could technically go to the woods right this second if I wanted to go through the Dragon Valley of the Drakes. Got another helmet. I don't need the helmet. I am going to sit here. we go. Now to do this. Whew. There we go. Now I can deal with this guy over here. That is the trap. Right there. Can I? Okay, no, I can't open it from this side. Got it. So I cannot just immediately go to Capra. Thought I could. There's a dude right here. And if I went up here, it would have triggered him. Black fire bombs. Okay. If you don't have the master key, you could do the residential key with that one. That gives you the golden pine, which is a buff for your weapon. Sometimes those guys will drop black fire bombs as well. I do not remember what that item right there is. In fact, I don't remember how to get it. That actually probably is where the, No. This guy right here. There we go. As you can see, we're not the only ones that can chug a lug in this game. Hollow shield. Which is better than ours. But, will it make us fat roll? Yes, it will. We don't want a fat roll. Yeah, I believe that item is a Tearstone ring. That is guarded by this guy. And I can fight him. I can fight him. I can actually win against him. Probably with what I've got right now. Because I think I've fought him at an earlier stage before. Yeah, and I can actually go down there and get to the forest this way. Do I want to risk that, though? Because I'll have to go past Havel to do it. I've got at least one level here. You know what? I am going to do this. Put on the Ring of Sacrifice, just in case. Oh, fuck! Oh, man. Okay, so he one-shots me right now. Oh, wow. He one-shots me right now. Whew. Wow. As you can see, he jumped right behind me, so... Got a longsword from that. Does the same damage, but does a... I did not mean to do that, I meant to do that. I now have a forward attack, that strong attack that actually shoots forward instead of... swinging sideways. Actually does slightly better. I now have the undead outfit on. Does it fat roll me? It does! My tattered robes are actually lighter. But yeah, I believe that's the Tear Stone ring that Black Knight is guarding. Now, the Black Knights are actually weak to fire. So, like I said, I could... just easily... Yeah, I could do a backstab on this guy, and then, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to go back down to Havel either. As tempting as that is, there is a... Did I miss it, or was it one level up? There it is. Yeah, that is a really easy to miss crystal lizard. And we cannot go up that way. So we are going to do our technically second boss here. But we want to take out these guys first. Because we want to do this. Okay, chase us, bastard. Now, just like with the previous demon, with the jailer, we could get him to... He could jump up here. So he could have jumped up there and we would have had to fight him in that little arena. We could have gotten him to fall off of there, or even over here, with his jumping around. I'm going to do a nice little grind soon. But what I want is I want as much fire resistance as I can get. First.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Wind, to seek my very own son. Do you find that strange? Well, it should. No need to hide the reaction. I get that before time. Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment. The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey? It pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this. to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Yeah,
Oh, hello there. I would stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
okay, so what we are going to do is that dragon will run. Okay, that's locked. So I can't go through there yet. But now that is actually a thing. This is a good little grind spot. I showed this off before. But we can just keep, I forgot what it is to fast go down. Could just keep grinding up doing what I was doing. Yeah, I'll keep plugging away at this build that I've got going right now. But I think you can get like 333 souls just by doing this. No, 555, okay. And then, of course, there are enemies down here as well. Got a Titanite shard. That'll come in handy in a bit. Come on. Come over here. Good. Quit fucking hugging the edge there. Fine. You want to play that way? Let's do that. There are rats over here. I can actually make this dragon go away fairly easily by going around. That loses our ability to get the 555 real easy. There is a thing right there. The weapon that I want is over there. But yeah, this is a way to get the 555 easy each time. Just go back and forth. It has been almost 2 hours. Making it around 4 o'clock my time right now. And just keep going back and forth. I might do that. I will go get the spells as well. So I've got essentially a magic to be able to shoot at people. Give me a reason to level up my intelligence more. I eventually want to enchant my weapon which I will be using a claymore. But I will not be getting the claymore off screen. I will not be getting any of the other items I want to get off screen other than those spells that I pointed out. If I do level, I'll just do the level up to 20 on this. And that's all I would level. Because the next set, it would basically go 20, 20, 20, and put that up to 16 so I could have more spells and set that to 36. And then that would be to 26, that to 25, and that to 45. And then 29, 19, and then 30, 28, 50, and 12. So basically that's how it would level up, and hopefully by that point I would have the ability to enchant. So, but yeah, I can get 555 fairly easy each time. That's also a way to grind up humanity, I believe. Because I think that the people on the bridge count towards the bell tower. The gargoyles. So... Really? There we go. Oh, I'm tapping circle and it's not doing it, so... And obviously the circle does work because I just did it there. But... Also welcome. Sorry I didn't notice your high. Ah, okay. I knew there was a way to do it, I just forgot how. I have not played this game in ages. There we go. But yeah, as you can see, I now have 2 humanity instead of just 1. But there is a claymore. The claymore I'm going to get is over there on the bridge. I believe it's right there, the middle one. Oh, the right one's the claymore? Well, any which way, that will be my weapon throughout the rest of the game, once I decide to go get it. I want to enchant it. So, basically this will be a magic Pyromancer hybrid. But I do have enough to get the... Yeah, I know that it's really weird to use Claymore for an intelligence build because there is Moonlight, but I do not want to get Moonlight right now. And as you can see, I'm still early. Not sure which Covenant I will end with. Usually I go Chaos Covenant due to the shortcut and the spells that you get from it. Also, I start as Pyromancer almost every time, so Chaos Covenant just feels right. But yeah, this is my grind. Just keep doing that. But I think I will quit for now. Yeah, Sunlight Lightning is really awesome. But I think I will quit for now. Thank you for joining me. I will stream again on Tuesday. We will continue this character. And she will see you all again later. But until I meet again, I have to say, I love you all. Hugs and kisses to everyone. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful, and take care.